Oh, okay.
She started at one share that belonged to somebody else.
But I don't want that on the table. So whatever it is, you can explain it to me later.
Okay.
You just want positive stuff
Okay,
on
now
our
what we
recording.
writing? Okay.
The first thing you're going to write is who or what has inspired you in this program. And it doesn't have to be the whole sheet. Just make a statement. Okay, sweetie? Because you got 2 more things to write. You got to make 3.
Just make it one line and one line only.
If you can, hey, that works for me.
Okay. You said who has
If
inspired?
anybody needs an extra sheet of paper, and you got more paper, and you know, got a lot to say. You don't have to put your name on it. It's not going to be judged or graded. We just,
Say that one
this
more
is
time.
our activity.
Okay, so this is just for you.
No, it's for us.
Oh, this is
This
for,
is
okay,
an
good
activity. You
enough.
know,
Okay.
every week we have an activity. And each activity is for some benefit and helps us to mirror ourselves and learn something about each other and
But it's not that
whatever
stuff
else.
that's going to be used for the program to like the data you were just saying.
It'll
It's not
go
part
in
of it.
your folder.
Oh, okay, good
It will
enough.
go in your folder. Okay. And okay. And the next thing you will write is, will you continue to utilize the things that you have learned? That's the second thing. Why don't you start, just give yourself a whole line instead of just going down like that. Just take advantage of the whole space. What will you continue to utilize then? Is that serious? Okay, you wrote your second statement? You might want to number them down so it all doesn't run together so we can know what's what on your paper.
I'm sorry, can you tell me that? I'm sorry. Tell me.
This is our activity for today.
Okay.
You're going to write the statement to what has inspired you in this program.
Okay, and what's the second?
Wait a minute, that took a lot.
Type everything.
Yeah, that's it. It is. You're right.
Yeah.
I went to night school, so
Okay, thank you.
this is hard for me.
It is.
Are we ready for
I don't think
number?
kids even have
Are we ready for
penmanship.
the last statement?
They don't.
They do.
Ladies,
I'm
are we
sorry.
ready for the last one?
Yes.
Yes.
Explain number 2.
Which was what? That was
Will we continue?
Okay.
Okay.
To utilize
Explain
what
how
we
you
learned.
plan to continue to utilize what you gained from the program going forward.
I'm going to say that it has been really wonderful meeting
It kind of ground us.
Thank you.
I'm so used to forgetting. It's all All right, is everyone just about done? We have t-shirts today, ladies.
Right.
We have t-shirts today. So pretty. We have what?
T-shirts.
So what size?
How big you got?
Extra large?
How big you got? That's what she said. That's crazy.
She's so sexy. She's so sexy. She got to cover all that, get all that sexiness in.
Thank you.
It's a pretty color.
Definitely one small.
Thank you. I don't even like pink.
Oh, you don't like pink?
But it's so pretty.
It's a medium?
Okay, I'll tell my aunt to come Okay, just
Extra large.
This is cute.
It is. Look for two. Extra large.
Thank you.
As you all get your shirts, please sign. It's mandatory.
Yes, I'm going to have them
Something
signed.
we have to have.
Large. Take a large too. Looking at you. Oh, okay. Large. I like things tight. Thank you. Right.
Donna? Small, medium, large.
That blue was with the clip. I
can wear with these pants.
Yeah, this is
One small, medium, or large.
large.
That's fine. Miss Donna, you are so tiny.
Yeah.
You could get a large.
Give me. Yeah.
Okay. Here, this looks like the size what you have on. Okay, everybody got a t-shirt? Now everybody got to find their name and sign. Okay.
They have to sign that for our t-shirt.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
So, now looking over your statement, what do you think?
Okay, by my
Read over your statement to yourselves. Look over your statement. What do you think about what you wrote?
Good. Signature, right? Signature. Okay.
Sign your name and sign.
What did you notice about yourselves and what you wrote? No one's saying it.
Well, I noticed that I just like to have fun.
Let me stop. Let me quit.
That's good. That's good. We need that.
I just like to stay. I like to stay happy, positive, you know, and
So that's
and
what.
keep smiles.
So
on.
that's the answer to your statement.
I didn't even write that on my paper.
Well, you can add it.
I can't. Okay, and I just like to keep
pretty much covers it. I think I could say
I mean, after all, you're talking about what inspired you and who inspired you.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm
And are you going to, how and are you going to utilize what you have gained from the program? And how you plan to use it going forward?
Well, what I really placed down here was I like the idea of having the Fitbit on my arm. because it has really helped me totally to walk more than what I was walking. And it has also helped me to do workouts, to do exercise.
So is that 1, 2, or 3?
It's
What
number-
number is
it's
that?
number 1.
It's number 1? Oh, well, thank you for sharing. Does anybody else like to share? Or you just kind of keep it to yourself? I just want you to
You were saying
look at it and
something.
kind of let it soak in.
You were Donna was saying something.
What were you saying, Donna?
I said, I was saying,
Big voice, so we all can hear all the way to the other end of the
I
table.
was saying, pretty much, I could say more, but I said pretty much covers what I wanted to say. I think I could say more. I don't think I said everything I wanted to say. I think I could say more, but it pretty much covers what I wanted to say. I was saying the speakers, the instructors have inspired me mentally, physically, and emotionally. I will go forward and thoroughly in my life in a positive manner using these things. Fitbit has been, I didn't write that down, Fitbit has been helpful. That there's more I could say. I probably forgot some things, something that could hit me and everything, but I pretty much covered. But there's some things along the way I could say. But pretty much hit the nail on the head, I think.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Well, our mantra for Operation Change is movement is life.
It's life.
Movement is life. And our affirmation is I changed and I am changing. What you say, Miss Megan?
I didn't say anything. You want me to say something, right? Is that what that's
I want you to say I'm changed
I'm changed.
and I'm changed.
Changing. I know you're in the witness protection program.
Yes.
So, okay. So,
Ladies, you have been doing great. And I hope you all are pleased with your change. I certainly am. And you all have helped me to change also, along with the program. I have received much benefit just from being your interviewer. That's what I'll call myself. Your interviewer. And it's been a wonderful journey thus far, and it's not over yet. We have another week of movement and presentation, and we're going to have our big celebration on that last week, and I hope everyone can make it. And so, is there any, what can you tell me about this past week as opposed to the other weeks going forward that was different?
About this.
Tiffany wants to.
Did anybody experience anything in the past week that was different that they wouldn't mind sharing?
Well, the little program that you gave us, or a little exercise that you told us to spend one time or an hour or so with quietness.
Our homework.
So
Our weekly challenge.
I tried it Thursday night. I cut the television off and the light off in my room. And I slept real good. And then thank you. Then the next day, that Friday morning, 7 a.m. the lights was out, the electricity went out. And I said, that's my teacher telling me you need more quiet time. I guess after the storm or something, the lights was out in the neighborhood from 7 to like 11:30. I said, yep, that's her telling me that I need more time.
Well, it's good to know I've made a lasting impression. All right, Miss Boyd.
Okay, I was just going to say that I've been praying about something and I persevered and I saw a great result.
Okay, you want to maybe add something that is like directly related to Operation Change that you've had experience in the past week? Maybe a stride or advance or
Could it be something
or a goal that you reached, something pertaining to Operation Change that was different last week from your previous week?
Okay, well, I'll pass. Because I was
Okay,
talking about
she
the
said
day.
she'll pass on
I was talking
that
about the day. The lady that was here today, that's going to be that was really, really enlightening for me, but that's present.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'd say,
You had an extraordinary week?
yeah, I've been breathing, taking really deep breaths. Deep breaths, and that's been a big help. Well, I don't know if you call it what do you call it?
Meditation.
Yeah. Deep breaths, quiet, and that's been a big help.
All right. So how many of you did your weekly challenge?
I don't even remember.
Well, then that's your challenge for this company. So we had what?
Quiet time.
3, 4 people
Meditation.
The quiet.
to do the quiet time. 5 people. And so,
I did it.
what did you get out of it? What did you learn about yourself as a result of doing that?
I have a lot of traffic going on in my brain.
Exactly.
We were doing it for what was an hour. I think it took me 59 minutes to quiet the traffic. So it wasn't until that last few minutes where I was actually in that state where I was quiet because there was so much going on in there, and I had to really focus on stopping, letting the thoughts go, and not dwelling on what I'm thinking about. And that was hard, but I persevered.
Hey, listen. Now, I have a question. Did you have a challenge, or were you still were you still superstitious about the Friday the 13th?
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
Good.
Not at all. So, did you do the challenge? Miss Ewing, did you? Not even one day. Okay.
Okay, I can talk about this.
Okay.
I can comment on
Oh,
this.
if you don't mind sharing.
And I wasn't being dismissive when I said I don't
No,
remember.
I didn't take it that way.
I just want to say that I work full time, and in addition to which I have other responsibilities that are full time. So I have a lot on my plate. I really do. And there have been days where I actually feel overwhelmed by all my responsibilities. So with respect to this program, the people that I find inspiring is the staff. Because I know there's a lot of moving parts, and I know there's a lot of administrative stuff that goes on behind the scenes, but you all are here every week, and what we need is always provided, and it's always orderly, and it's always timely, and if you all can do that, and I can get my butt up and come down here. That's how I look at it. To me, the inspiring thing about the program is the program itself, because this program has actually helped me immensely to compartmentalize different things in my life, and it's given me tools to deal with the stress in my life, and it's helped me to make myself a priority, you know, to kind of do things to help myself physically, emotionally, so that I can handle all of the stressors and all of the responsibilities in my life. So this program really, and I've said it before, it really does save lives. It does. It goes beyond changing lives. It brings to light a lot of things that we see but don't recognize, and it helps us to understand what those things, and it gives us tools to deal with those things. So I think this program is godsend, honestly. And the fact that we aren't even charged for it.
Right.
That's amazing.
That's good to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you for those comments.
That was really good.
Yeah.
And I think you
I
spoke
like
for the
what
whole
she
table.
said.
Exactly.
I think she spoke for
the whole table.
When she said that.
Yes.
I love what she said because it's our hope and our expectation for the program to benefit the whole youth.
Yeah.
Now, because we have people with different beliefs and religions, we didn't want to bring that to the table and have any kind of conflict.
Right, exactly.
But our spirit is very important. We all have that.
Yeah.
And I like how Peggy and Vivian brought the spiritual into it. How that the emotional and the mental and the physical are all the whole you, and how that part has been effected well. How maybe whatever is going on in Vivian's life is directly connected to what we're trying to gain here in Operation Change. And maybe it has caused her to focus on it, and she used her skill to pray or meditate to bring it into focus, to put her on a track or a speed to accomplish something. So she has gained something, even though it might not have been something that she has on her weekly, what am I going to do to change forward the next week, but it's still affecting her overall, and it is a gain. And that's what we want to see gain. When you can feel better about yourself overall, that's spiritual. That is.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
spiritual.
I kind of didn't say that I had quiet time, but I did because I didn't actually meditate, because I'm working on a meditation program, but I just haven't gotten to do it every day. But I have been just more aware of my prayer life, and so that's quiet time to me. Yeah, and so that has been very helpful. This was a week where I had boom, 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 a lot of challenges, like one right after the other, and I really needed that. So, that has helped me just to be aware of who and what I am in God's eyes, as opposed to seeing the stressors and letting that take over me, so that I'm all anxious and torn apart, because Scripture says be anxious for nothing. Be careful for nothing. So, and the other thing I wanted to mention is that I blew on my thumb this week for the first time, because I was real anxious and I was nervous and I felt my heart rate going up, so I was blowing on my thumb, just trying to relax, and that helped a lot. So even things that have happened, I think, weeks ago, we bring them to mind
We need them.
when we need them. So it's sinking in, is my point. It's sinking in. It's sinking in. And then I just said the same thing that Peggy said about the staff, that has been an inspiration, strong inspiration to me. And I put on here, especially Pat Campbell. So, and also the commitment of the other women in the group to continue to come and continue to support and continue to inspire each other. I think that's wonderful. I just think it's wonderful.
And you know what? When we had the open house, I don't know if any of you remember that they were saying, as we take in all this knowledge, that it is to spill over to our family and to our community. And I see that happening.
Yes.
You all have been coming in and sharing how something has affected someone else in your life. Or it has affected your attitude about your community. I would even like to commend Ms. Griffin how she thought to ask that someone would speak to us on the topic today, because that's really important for your mental health and for self-care. Someone said they were meditating and it helped them to be quiet and helped them to focus and deal with their stressors. You remember every week, what do I say? Self-care.
Self-care.
Self-care, yes, it's very important.
And if it has done anything, it has caused you to pay attention and give yourself some love and care. It has caused you to give yourself some nurturing. It has made you think about nurturing. So, that being the case, can you tell me, say, I wanted to hear your comments since they were bringing in the natural, the spiritual, the program has benefited you. Could you tell me if the program has met your expectations?
Oh, exceeded. I wasn't expecting all this. It exceeded my expectations.
Okay, based on the goals, what would you say about your weekly goals for short and your long-term goal? Would you say you've met your expectations, that you have not met your expectation, or that you have exceeded your expectations? What would you say?
I said I exceeded it.
Your expectation for yourself?
And the group exceeded anything nothing ever I was a part of ever compared to this as far as taking care of every total me, spirit, soul, and body. And it pushed me over the edge so that I far exceeded anything I thought I would ever get to.
Yes, Vivian's been dancing every Friday.
Okay.
The line dancing?
Yeah, and I met the people right here.
Oh, okay.
They came at least three times they came to our group.
Okay.
And I liked it so much.
Okay, you like
For the first time.
Okay.
So you all have broadened your circle of influence.
it? Right.
It's not so much they influence you, but you have influenced the presenters. You have come into their sphere or their realm of existence, and you've made a difference. You've impacted all of the presenters because you have caused them to pour into you. We have been imparted so many things. So I'd still like to hear from some of you. Have you personally, not so much the program now, because we've talked a lot about the program, but personally, have you met your expectations or exceeded your expectations when you think about the goals you set for yourself every week?
I have exceeded mine because I've been eating healthy ever since the program started, and I have continued to eat healthy. And like I said, my body is telling me that I'm doing a lot better. I don't have to take sinus medicine every day like I used to. I might take a Benadryl twice a week, and it's a generic Benadryl. So I don't have to go to Walgreens to get that $15 prescription.
For you.
You need a hand clap on that.
Eating healthy, it helps. It's really helping me.
Yeah.
So how good do you ladies feel about yourselves in one word?
Happy.
Okay.
I'd say a lot
More positive. Myers?
Good. You said happy.
I said happy.
Oh, okay. Managed? I like that. I like that.
Magnificent.
And the tree. Powerful. Oh, Miss Donna said she feels more of a sense of empowerment.
Good.
I think I do too, so do I.
Well, this is just wonderful. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you all have given so much good input, and you've really taken advantage of the things that have come to the table for us in these 16 weeks. Some of you have been here every week. You've hardly missed a day, if you missed a day. And that means a lot to me. Because whenever you're not here, you miss. The input that you all give is so great. Even when Miss Ewing doesn't say anything, at least she doesn't have a look of disapproval.
Right.
And she's our elder here, and so our elder's approval or disapproval means something. Oh yes. And we're so grateful. We're so grateful to the Creator that her health has held up and she's been able to be with us. Yes. So we can truly say it's not just an affirmation anymore. It's more than that. It's a truth. We have changed and we are still changing.
Hallelujah. Yes.
Yes. So next week, the board will return. If you want to tweak it or if you didn't get finished, we will finish the board on next Saturday.
Okay.
So we can present it on the last Saturday.
Okay, so
We're going to take pictures of the board.
you did take mine out the folder? Because I left mine in the folder because I wasn't coming that week, that following week.
Your stuff is in the folder.
Those probably still in.
If
The
you had
picture?
some pictures or whatever, yeah, they should still be there. And if you want to bring something else, you feel free to bring something else if you want to tweak what you've done. Everything looks really good so far.
I can't wait to see.
Everything looks pretty good so far. And it's come together quite well.
Maybe someone took it out of the folder.
Good night.
Put it on the board.
Maybe so. So what's going to happen with the board? So we're going to have a contest?
We're going to put them all together. I think they're going to probably say everybody's a winner.
Okay.
But the boards are going to show each team, and there's going to be some type of feeling or some type of message that's coming out of the boards from each group. So we will have a feeling or sentiment as a group, and then as people look at the board, they will see the individual you and what you're saying come out.
So are you able to share with us what they're going to do with all of the data they're collecting in this program?
Well, I don't know exactly in detail, but the attendance and your comments and how you improve with your Fitbits will be data to show them that the program was a success. Yes. That's why they didn't want anyone's name. And so we didn't put your names in. Everyone was given a number for privacy's sake because they're real technical about the legal stuff. So nobody's information, numbers about you, your personal phone numbers and things of that nature will be open to the public. So what they've done is just collecting the information and just putting it all together and getting an overview of how the program works and be able to see where it could be better, what could be added, what could be taken away. So I think we've made a very good show. So hopefully they'll do it all over the country. And it'll be something
How many cities is it in?
all the time.
Do you know how many cities it's in now?
Well, it's been in, they got Kentucky State, St. Louis, Baltimore, LA.
Wow. DC too, right?
DC.
Oh my God, that's like 7.
Yeah. 6 or 7. Yeah.
I think that goes. Oh, you just hear?
So ladies, if you would fill out your weekly forms, we'll wrap it up and call it a day, and then go on into our movement.
Do you by any chance know the information on the St. Louis location?
You know what? When we started this about a month after after we started, we had a lady come and visit. She was going to be directing the St. Louis program. I've only talked to her once since she started, and they got a pretty good start. She said that she gained a lot from coming here and viewing us since they had never done it before. So I don't know how she's doing, but that's a good question.
Because my cousin lives in St. Louis, and I think she would benefit from that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get some information from Christian.
Okay.
Maybe she can check in and view with them.
Thank you.
So ladies, let's keep the change going. And I will look to see you all next week. With bells on, Miss Peggy.
I'll wear my bells.
With bells
You
on.
on the bells?
Wear my bells.
Supposed to wear a t-shirt the last day or something.
I'm going to find out when they would like us to wear
I
it.
work for a PR firm downtown.
Yeah.
9 to 5.
All right then.
Okay, that's it. We can go. Pink t-shirts next Saturday.
Wear them next Saturday.
Can I get Sally shirts for this one? Sally, she's not here. It's my other sister. Sally. She's not in your group, but she's my other sister. And
Why don't you ask the group leader? So
It was
she can sign
Yvonne.
off. I know, but her sister's covering for her.
Okay.
So check with her, and then she can sign off. Take care of that. Okay?
We can wear them with
All righty.
No, I'm okay. We just want to get something to go with.